What's up, guys? It's been a while. Probably maybe over a year since I've done a video. Smith Island Breaks, coming at you on Facebook, the Island Memorabilia cards and pop culture. So I got a little mail that I've been slacking on. So Dustin Abraham had a little fire sale and did a couple trades, and then got some gifted stuff from some old OG members. Been a while. So going to show a little bit what I got, and hopefully this reaches out to many that might have Facebook and want to join up in the group. I'll tell you a little bit about the group and then get right into it. So I run mystery memorabilia breaks, mostly football helmets, full-size authentic, all types. They run about 38 a spot, 16 spotters, 76, 8 spotters. We do random teams. Sometimes we'll do pick your teams. Right now I'm just trying to grow the group. Been small for 2 years. Most of you guys known when I started out before breaking, I was known as the maniac that would gift people high-end items just because. That's who I am. I would buy a shit ton of breaks, buy a lot of personals. Just overall, I would say good things for the hobby. And then as I became into the break-in world, as I entered that scene, still continued doing my generosity, my racks, my good things for the hobby, as I like to call it. So I'm just trying to grow the group. If anyone catches this or wants to share it or can invite anyone, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm not the biggest person when it comes to this. I'm not the biggest group either, but I figured maybe some love and support would come my way from all the good I've done. And I want to continue to strive to be great, continue to strive to keep my name alive as much as possible, because I definitely don't want to retire anytime soon. But sometimes the passion that you have in something, sometimes the door comes knocking, or somebody comes knocking on the door, and it's time to give up. Can't keep up with the big breakers. I ain't got the bankroll. Can't keep up even with the people that introduced me to the hobby, because I ain't got the bankroll or the connections. So I'm just going to keep pushing, keep striving as much as I can to keep this, my name alive. But with that being said, a lot of great things came out of this. For example, last year, besides running random benefit auctions, as I'd like to call it, or running benefit breaks, for example, we had a member's mother that was passing away, and she lived in another country. We raised funds to get him over there again, to see her for her last words, or at least see her. I don't think she was competent enough to speak, but I guarantee she knew he was there. We had some other members run into personal issues with family members taking care of family. We did a lot of breaks for them. Once again, I am not a big breaker by any means, but the shit I do makes me a big breaker. I think September until November, we did 9 youth football team mystery memorabilia boxes. So what that entailed is I've had members donate stuff. I bought stuff off members. My connections, like vendors and stuff like that, hooked me up with pricing. I traded PC items away to obtain these items, to watch these kids just light up. Keep the hobby alive in any way possible. It was beautiful. 9 youth teams, but it was basically 3 teams, but 3 levels on each team. It was great. I had a travel baseball team reach out, and we got to do some stuff with them, autographed bats and balls, and then we did a fun game afterwards for some giveaways. And then I also have a 12U travel baseball team that we're going to take care of either at the end of this month or the beginning of June, which that includes autographed baseballs again, autographed baseball bats, plus some great giveaways, some big names. I'm talking big names: Mike Trout, O'Neal Cruz, Christian Yelich, and so much more. They don't know. I don't think they'll see this video, but man, it's going to be great. And that's where, you know, my mind keeps racing. Is it worth it? That's worth it. Everything's worth it. But I'm trying. 2 years, and my group has once surpassed 500 members, but it was the wrong type of members, if you guys know what I'm talking about. So I'm trying to get up there. So if you're on Facebook, you know, join up, see what we have to offer. You will not be disappointed. I like to keep it lively. I'm not normal. We got a Spartan helmet that I put on. We call it the Rally Cap. And that is this big Spartan helmet, stage or gauge steel. I mean, it's real. Of course, we do some beer bong funneling and stuff like that. Obviously not why I'm breaking a bunch, is like one beer, but I don't like to dabble in too much alcohol while I'm breaking. It's where shit gets fucked up the most, excuse my language. But it's fun. We got the Ric Flair woo going on. Woo! But those that know me from back the previous years, 3-4 years ago, up until now, it's been kind of slow. I haven't heard from a lot of guys that I used to be really in contact with, which is kind of depressing and disappointing at most, but I try to keep a lively spirit and figure they got, you know, stuff going on with their lives that maybe I'm just not on that level right now of connection. But enough of me talking, enough of me, you know, BSing around. I'm going to show a few things. This was from Zach Reagan. I took out some of the cards I like the most, but he sent me a big box. But we're going to start out with that, going to Dustin Abraham's fire sale, and then Mike Imler, PSU Mike, gave me some stuff, and then I did a big trade with Tom Borinano. So I just got one card from there. The rest is like autographed baseballs and a few other odds and end cards that are going to the youth baseball team. So with that being said, we got a nice little tobacco card of Andrew Jones. Whit Merrifield, little opening day action, little red. How about a little Chipper Jones Showtime 95 Select, Max Fried purple. Then we got Brandon Puffer and Jung Bong. That's a good name. Little flamethrowers. I like the fire, always did. That's Soroka. Heart of the City, Whit Merrifield. Matt Chapman, now is on the Blue Jays pink. Matt Olson now on the Braves, got the purple. Little vintage Eddie Matthews. Ozuna, big fly. Winning ticket Waller now that he's on the Giants. Little Derek Carr on the Saints, and Hallworthy George Brett. But he sent me a big box when he comes up to visit. He always gathers some PC items for myself. Muma, Imler. And once again, this was from like the CFFL Fire page. Got some good stuff. I always miss out on Texas Tech, though, and Mahomes. But I always try to find some decent quarter, 50-cent, dollar stuff. So we got Kenyon Drake, little Jose Canseco. What is that, a Jose Canseco baseball bat? Mark McGuire highlights, another Jose Canseco. Little Randy Moss on the Raiders. The Crime Dog, Raleigh Fingers, Tim Brown, little sticker, Andrus, little Hunter Renfroe. I think he's going to end up somewhere else this year. Matt Chapman, another Randy Moss, little no-name Matt Chapman, and he gave this in for a freebie. Anyone that bought, he had some autograph cards I think he sends out, and they send them back, and I got a little PC action, Ron Gant. So I do Braves, Athletics, and occasional Royals, depending on who the Royals are. Mostly Bo Jackson. But got that as a freebie, so Dustin, appreciate it. Appreciate the deals. Appreciate the free card. And then Imler love me some Graham Harold, little Texas Tech auto. And I love me some Mike Allstott. Nice little, what was that, disco. And then Tom B, to finish it off, got the postcard Pete Alonso auto. He had this as a redemption. I had a Mike Trout that I hit out of 25. So I got this on trade, a few other autos for the youth, and then I think like 6 to 8 autographed baseballs. So I think it was a pretty good deal. Tom B wanted to complete his trifecta: autographed baseball bat, autographed baseball, and he needed a card to go with it. So we're at the 10-minute mark, a little over. So I appreciate you guys listening, watching, and hope that you guys join up in the group. Just trying to grow, trying to do whatever I can to make it. As always, take care. Till next time.